Looking down this lonely street, stars above a gentle beat. A night so calm, I feel complete. Find my way with tired feet. Whispers in the cool night air, promises beyond compare. Nighttime highs will repair, moments we can always share. Let the beat drop. I count to 10, I close my eyes. I count to 10, I close my eyes. I count to 10, I close my eyes. I close my eyes. Ready for the beat, yeah.
What the hell? ये सारे स्क्वाड हो इसका कसलाई खेलाउँछ हो तिम्रो आफूले अहिले खेलाउँ म्याच जितेपछि चाहिँ आफमा
Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I think if they're going to win this, they're going to have to play to the strengths of this fella, João Pedro. Considering his power and his technical ability, you want him on the ball with space around him because he can make so much happen.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. No, that's been intercepted. Almada. Now it's João Pedro. Matthias Cunha. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, he's Matthias Cunha! Oh, it's hit the post.
Boleh gol.
It's in! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Chelsea are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Guardiola. Aina. Matthias Cunha. And it's Dembele. That looks a good ball through. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Guardiola. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now he's off and running. Neymar. And it's McAllister. Spread out to the left. Aina. Dembele. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Matthias Cunha. He's in plenty of space here. He's having a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And it's Azar. Tries to pass it through. Chance!
Pas lah
Oh,
tu
that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Rafael Leao deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Chelsea have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball.
Great chance! And another try! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Sudah. Bilang.
Rijkaard is there and he can pick it up. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's McAllister. Can he get it through? Look at shapes to shoot! Azar. Now it's Rafael Leao. Alexander-Arnold. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. McAllister. He's got away. They're urging him to shoot. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. In with the challenge. Not much subtlety about that challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Rafael Leao.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Ketrauda with the foul. Koulibaly. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Neymar. That is ended up in no man's land. And he's quick to return it. Look at the space here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Rafael Leao. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Neymar. Oh, that's well spotted. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Good read, needed to be. Azar. Almada. Takes a shot!
Ada ya.
And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of
There will be
sloppiness.
1 minute added time.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And that signals the end of the first period. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. The second half is up and running.
Madrid have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Matías Cunha. Aina. Threads one in. And here's Neymar. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Hazard. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Reinders. Matías Cunha has found the net here, of course. Aina. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rafael Leao. And it's hoisted clear. And he's there to retrieve it. Shoots!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Hazard. Good, strong midfield running here. Oh, shooting chance! Locatelli gets it away. Vardiol. Looking for options for movement. Matías Cunha. Aina. Dembele. Oh, that's fabulous. And that is expertly dealt with. McAllister. Now, can they get him away? That is a... He's in one-on-one. Can he finish? And it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
That's an imaginative pass. Donnarumma claims comfortably. Xavi Alonso. Locatelli. He won't be happy with that one. He's a sharp little ball here. Vardiol. Now it's Reinders. Here's a man in form. Aina. No way through. Not the most accurate pass. Almada. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Xavi Alonso. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That pass isn't the... Oh, what's he done? Oh, look at the space here. Now it's Matías Cunha. Oh, he's been flattened there. No foul, says the referee. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Corner given.
Substitution on the field. Number 16.
And we have our very first corner.
Neymar. Number 4. the field, number 19, Messi. Number 21, Edison.
Joao
Number
Pedro!
20, Pedri.
And that really should have been that.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Goes for a shot! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
João Pedro really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 2 then.
João Pedro. Number 22, McAllister. Coming on the field, number 6, Michael Kanu. Number 24, substitution in progress.
Kanu! And no, he couldn't find the finish. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Vardiol couldn't squeeze it through. Knocks it into space. Big chance! And that was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
They've played it short. And he lines up a cross. Oh, well played. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Petrauda.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Edison. Looking to play him in. Neymar. Locatelli makes the interception. And it's Messi. And that will be it. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established.
They grow on their own, and like the leaves in the wind, we go with the flow. From city to city, romancing and roam. We fly high and land wherever it wants. We lullaby, we wake up and say goodbye. We sacrifice our youth till the day we die. Oh, either we stay here or
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, this fellow, Giorgio Chiellini, Peter, is one of the game's great thinkers.
Yeah, in both an academic and a footballing sense, of course.
Yeah, and I think he'll prove key if they're looking to play on the break here. You won't get many players who are better than him in terms of ball winning, and it's all going to be about how quickly they can turn things around once they've got the ball.
Well, that's well spotted. Now it's Lee Kang-in. And that has left him in a heap. And this is Neymar. Aina. Messi. It's Xabi Alonso. In with the challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cunha going face-to-face with his great rival, Neymar. Can he latch on to this? A lack of adventure up to now, just no breakthrough. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lee Kang-in is sharing after that one. Now it's Haaland. No, he's not getting his way this time. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Dembele. Howson running with the ball. Lee Kang-in can so cleverly bypass the press.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Messi. Matheus Cunha. Dembele. Dembele! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And they're quick to get it back. Milan are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
And here's Haaland. Messi. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Not a decent chance! And another try! And that has fizzed wide.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Numero 22, numero 10, numero 11, Neymar.
Looking for options for movement.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Madrid clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Xabi Alonso. Matheus Cunha. Oh, it's Dembele. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book. Van Dijk. Aina. And it's Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this? Knocks it into space. Crosses it in. Rooney claims it. Safe hands.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Hazard. Matías Cunha. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Hazard. And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Dembele. Matías Cunha. And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Bebeto. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Hazard. Darmian. And it's Xabi Alonso. Vardiol. Taken back almost at once. Messi. That is good strength. Van Dijk. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Driving forward. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of Alonso!
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Aims beyond the defence. He's found some chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And we've reached half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So between them, no goals at all so far.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Madrid have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, it's a vicious effort. Rijkaard. Dani Olmo. This is a promising build-up. He's not got that quite right.
There they go, hunting again.
Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. Can he finish? It's a loose ball. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Pass somewhat off target. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ambitious ball here. Dink through. Dembele. Messi. Aina. He's found a way through. Good ball, good take. Shot a goal! Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Rijkaard is onto this. And now they can spring out of defence. Tries to play it through. Still waiting for the game to take off here, 0-0. 60 minutes played. It's Bebeto. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Well taken goal. And we have liftoff. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Ronaldo gets flagged offside. Howson. Quality ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Searching pass he's played there. And he welcomes it in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now, can they get him away? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Not the most accurate pass. He's in a good position here.
Madrid really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Messi.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
That's a little off target. Now he's got space here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Dembele. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. Now it's Bebeto. Great vision. Matheus Cunha. And the counter is on. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Real chance! Magnificent from Matheus Cunha! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Do not write them off! Back they come! And a trademark Bebeto! Goal, Milan! And they get themselves in front!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Milan leading now.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Has crossed into them. Impressive jump! And that's a good-looking ball.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
No, that's been intercepted. Oh, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself.
Neymar is holding his leg there, a worrying sign.
Yeah, and, you know, I think it appears to have been bothering him for a while.
He's going to continue, it seems, albeit a little gingerly. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Messi. Aina. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's running through. He's had a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
And here's Xabi Alonso. And it's made its way to him. Vardiol deals with that comfort. And that is as far as it goes. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
And a chance!
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
David Villa has it out wide and in space. He's looking wide. Delivers the ball. Lampard. Good ball, good take. Hangs one in. Not the most accurate pass. Lampard driving forwards.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Mathias Cunha. Adams does really well to win the ball there. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Van Dijk with the clearance. And it's Count. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And he's going to have his name taken. De Bruyne. Lampard.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Couch. But his shapes to shoot! And that was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. He's got away. Oh, good take in a good area. Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Rafael Leao powering forward here. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Couch. And it's Batistuta. Well, that pass isn't the best. Mathias Cunha. Couch. Couch going face-to-face with his great rival. David Villa. Jordi Alba. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Quality ball. De Bruyne. Knocks it into space. Aina. Passing nice and neat. Nicely spread. Now it's Couch.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Looking to play him in. He's in a great position here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's Xavi Alonso. Now it's Dani Olmo. That's a good run down the left. Looking for options for movement. Rafael Leao unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, well played.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Jordi Alba tries to... A header! He scored! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Bangladesh have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. David Villa. Rafael Leao. Now this could be a chance. Count. And it's Count. And it's Belletti. Xavi Alonso. Xavi Alonso going forward.
Minutes has been
Mathias
indicated.
Cunha. That is a brilliant interception. Count with a reputation for taking on any shot. Belletti. De Bruyne. That's the end of the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Madrid finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Substitution.
We're on the move again.
Madrid really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Belletti. No, again there's no way through. Madrid do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Oh, well played, well played. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Substitutions taking place.
So a chance here, what can they make of it?
Well, he may well be lining up the knuckleball here. It is a specialty.
Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
David Villa, and the pass is intercepted. Aina. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Villa. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Aina. Oh, good spread. Tries to play it through. And he was quick to react. Oh, that's a fine interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's De Bruyne. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, it's come loose. Alonso. He's had a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Dembele scooting forward. Crosses it in here. Defending of the desperate variety. And he was alert to it. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And this is Forlan. No, not quite on the same wavelength. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
And it's De Bruyne.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And this is Okazaki. Okazaki showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't... And Batistuta! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Bangladesh have their second corner now. They've played it short. He's going for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Jordi Alba probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
That pass has been well intercepted. Aina. Now it's Raul. Raul. Now it's Villa. He is through here. And no, he's seen through all of that.
Bangladesh surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Xavi Alonso. Dembele. Out towards the flank. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, Forlan! Well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
He's having a shot! It's in! Back to within 1! Interesting! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. It's a quick one. David Villa has it in a wide position.
Bangladesh nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Into the channel. David Villa receives it in a wide position. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
There will be 3 minutes added
Real
time.
chance! Rijkaard. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Raul. It's a goal kick. And the number on the board is 3. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal.
Just a quick
Thoughts on what
request
we've
today
just
for
seen?
everybody to please.
It seems so critical to speak less critically. I see no truth as mythical, no vast unbridgeable. Give me strength to overcome. Give me strength, I'm not gonna run. Build it up, build it up. You gotta get some, take some, fix it up. You gotta break some. You gotta open up. You gotta share. Build it up. You gotta finish there. How can we talk about our differences and we don't talk at all? Listen to the echo of the hunger of our silences, or to the sound of each other's heart. Give me strength to overcome. Give me strength, I'm not gonna run. Build it up, build it up. You gotta get some, take some, fix it up. You gotta break some. You gotta open up. You gotta share. Build it up. Nothing's there. You gotta give some, shake some. Pull it on.
So bring it on. Hike expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So off we go then. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
Hazard, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played into space, and this is Batistuta, and the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And we have our very first corner. Camavinga! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Oh, they can break here. Hazard. Looks to the other side. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both.
Okazaki with a definite foul there. Okazaki has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Dembele. And it's Dembele. And it's Okazaki. And he's forced to go back. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. He won't be happy with that one. Madrid are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. That is lovely. It's a promising position. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Saliba. It's Camavinga. Messi. That has ended up in no man's land. That ball looks a good one. Okazaki, and he shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Threads one in, and he's picked out the run. Goes for finesse. Oh, that's a waste.
Well, certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Dembele with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Araujo, nicely weighted ball.
Oh, great feat, that.
Opts to play it back. Azar. Dembele, certainly one of the players of the week. Aims beyond the defence. Approaching the half-hour mark. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Madrid have reclaimed it. Dembele. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Okazaki. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Back where it came from. Dembele cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility.
Impressive jump! And he can clear it away. And it's Xabi Alonso. Oh, good ball. Messi! That is delicious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And there is your opener. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it...
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Messi is standing over this one.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Messi! Brilliant!
And analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Messi. And this is Batistuta. Pass somewhat off target. No way through. Dembele. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
The final seconds now. And here's Messi. Hazard. And it's Xabi Alonso. Casemiro. Messi. And he's intervened well there. Hazard. Xabi Alonso. And here's Dembele. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Madrid kick off the second half. And here's Messi. And here's Messi. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, this looks sharp.
Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
That has not gone well. Aina looking for the run. It's Dembele! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Dembele has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Xabi Alonso. And it's Okazaki. Xabi Alonso, who does have an assist to his name. And this is Messi. Rice. And it's Casemiro. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating.
He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
And here's Raul. Hazard. Dembele. Messi. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Okazaki. It's Xabi Alonso. And here's Messi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? A That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Quality ball. Now it's Batistuta. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Raul. Van Dijk. Xavi Alonso. This is a promising build-up. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Okazaki.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Messi. Can he get it through? Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Oh, that was vital.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Xavi Alonso, distributed tidily. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Messi. Dembele. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he stop it going out? There will be a throw-in.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22, Messi. El dorsal 41, el dorsal 5.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Serán sustituidos
And it's
por
Batistuta.
el dorsal 7,
Well
el
timed,
dorsal
excellent
11,
interception.
el dorsal 10, el dorsal 15.
Time is running out here.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
That's been cut out, well played.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Darmian. Araujo cuts it out. De Bruyne. And that's a good ball. Dani Olmo. Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Cleared without hesitation. Rafael Leao. Great vision. Kalulu makes the interception. Kalulu gets over and intercepts. And that's it. Madrid pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing.